So there were a couple of, I'm in week 3 and 4 now, I think, after having my gastric sleeve done. And my current weight loss is 10 kilos, which is really, really cool. I'm really excited. I'm not quite sure if there's like a typical weight that you should be at or lose at. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But one of the things that's been a bit hard this couple of weeks is you're supposed to have a checkup with the nutritionist and the doctor 2 weeks after your operation. My doctor has gone on holidays, which means that I do not get appointments with them until a month after my operation. So actually, I think it's 5 weeks. I think it's a little bit more, which makes it really hard because I'm on the smooth food still. I've kind of found some things that I can eat that are a bit more substantial, like mashed potato and 2-minute noodles and things like that. Lots of fruit, fruit smoothies, fruit puree, even some really nice baby foods. There's like a really cool custard flavour. It's really nice. But I did have to fight my nephew for it, but that's okay. So there are a lot of things that you can actually eat. You just have to think about the way that you make it. Yeah, and what you use about it. So my reason for wanting this operation was not cosmetic, like a lot of you guys probably, that's the same reason. My reason for this operation wasn't cosmetic. And I'm sure there's so many people out there who don't do it for that reason either. If you did, good on ya. But I know that there's some people who didn't. Like I said in my other video, I put on a lot of weight when starting my bipolar medication, and it's something that I wasn't able to control. So I had to get this operation done. If I could have guaranteed that I would stay at the same weight, that would have been fine. But I kept on going up and up and up, and that made me a bit scared, and made me kind of want to do something about it. But I was always, and I have always been really, really body positive. I love having curves, and I love being able to, be happy with my body and feel comfortable in my body. And I really wanted to think about a way to capture what my body looked like before the operation. So I went and saw the brilliant Shayla Taylor photography. Look her up on Instagram or Facebook. She is amazing. And I went and did a sort of a boudoir burlesque sort of photo shoot, because I just wanted to show myself that just because you're skinny doesn't mean beautiful. That just because you're fat doesn't mean ugly. So I'll show you guys some of the photos. They came out beautifully. I was so happy with them. Shayla is an absolute legend. I'm from Perth, so she is in Perth. But the lovely Shayla and the lovely Laura, oh my gosh, I cannot thank them enough. The experience was amazing. Their guidance was amazing, and the photos have ended up to be exactly what I wanted. So during my operation, one thing that I didn't know was that they took part of your stomach and biopsied it. From that, I found out that I had Helicobacter. It's something that lots of my family have had, but it's something that I didn't even know I had it. I'd had no symptoms before the surgery, nothing like that. And the doctor called and was like, look, it does happen for a lot of people. Sometimes, not always will you have the symptoms, or you might think the symptoms are something else. I was having like heartburn and things like that, some reflux. And the hard thing was that a lot of the symptoms for Helicobacter are the symptoms of weight loss surgery. So it was really hard for me to discern which was which. I had to take the antibiotics. It was awful. They give you 3 different antibiotics that you have to take morning and night. And with my other medication anyway, oh my goodness, it was like 7 tablets or something like that. It was ridiculous. And I don't know if you guys are experiencing this or not, but I've had a bit of trouble swallowing tablets lately. I know they say when you first have your operation to crush the tablets and things like that, but I thought that by now it should be okay, and I struggled still. Sometimes I smash them up to make it easier, which is timely as well. That's not good, but that's okay. But it was just really hard taking that many tablets. And so I'm finished that now, thank goodness. But it would be like you had to take these 7 tablets, and then you had to wait for a good 2 hours before you could actually eat something, because the tablets kind of did something, in your body that made you feel sick if you did eat. So that was a bit hard. But, you got to do it, don't you? Another thing that I've been struggling with is whether to tell my family and my friends whether I've actually had the operation or not. My close family and friends know, but I'm not sure if it's something that I want other people to know. But at the same time, I'm not ashamed of it. I thought about the decision really carefully. I took my time, and I don't know why I don't want to tell other people, especially people at work and things like that. You sit down with your colleagues and you eat lunch, and someone questions you, why aren't you eating? Or why are you only eating that? You need more food than that. And I haven't come up with a way to combat that question yet. So if you guys have any ideas, it would be amazing. I'm not ashamed of it, like I said, but there's just something in there that pulls me from saying it to people. I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't want other people to say anything. Like if my mum said, oh, I'm going to tell this person, I'll be like, no, I'm not happy with someone else to tell. But it's kind of like, I kind of feel like you have to justify it to everybody that you tell. But that's probably just me. I don't know. If you guys have had a bit of trouble the same, I'd love to know how you answer that question. If there is anything else that I can help you with, tell you about what's happening, if you have any questions. Obviously, I'm not the be-all and end-all, but I can tell you my experience. And if you really like these videos, please make sure to subscribe because this is going to be the last one that I'm putting on the Facebook page. So I will be updating this channel, but you won't be able to see when I upload a new video unless you subscribe. So I would love for you to subscribe if this is something that you want to see again. Any questions, let me know. Any comments, please let me know. And I hope you're going really well with your journey if it's started. And if it hasn't, good luck. See you. Bye.